why the Bible story ended in AD 70 when the temple was destroyed. We know the gospel was to be preached into all the land as to bring about the end. And Paul is confirming to the churches within the first century that that mission had been realized. First, we hear him state to the Romans in chapter 1, verse 8, that news of their faith was being reported all over the world. We also hear Paul state in chapter 10, verse 18, have they not heard? Of course they have. Their voice has gone out into all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. Paul also writes to Thessalonica, chapters 1, verse 8, your faith in God has gone forth everywhere, so that we need not say anything. Also in Colossians 1 and 23, Paul writes, the gospel has been proclaimed to every creature under heaven. In Matthew chapter 24, Christ tells his apostles that the gospel of the kingdom would be preached into the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end would come. That end was AD 70. How do we know that this was the end? Because Christ tells his apostles that their generation would not pass until this took place. And clearly by reading Paul, we see that the gospel made its way to everyone. Truth is, the gospel is to be preached by the apostles to bring about an end, and that mission was accomplished if we accept the story. So no one is preaching the gospel today because all the gospel entailed came to pass by the end of their age in AD 70.